Good morning. It's Saturday, and I found out about Harry dying on Thursday. And yesterday, I did that video last night and showed you the tree, and I brought some of the tree up here and dropped it off there. And the position of the tree is right there. I can't really see out of with my viewer, but I'll show a little bit different angle. You know, when someone important dies, it's a different type of an experience. Lots of people die, and I hear about people dying, and it doesn't really have too much of an effect on me because they're well, you know how it is. But when someone dies that was a big influence in your life, it has a big impact on you. Harry was a wonderful person, and we had kind of a different relationship than most people had with him. I think we did anyway. He was my friend, and most people knew him as a really a great artist, and so that kind of knowing a person kind of changes the way that people look at someone, because they look at them more as a as a great artist rather than just a regular person. And Harry was a great artist. There's no doubt about it. We had an interesting relationship. I would always say to him, he was a potter and a painter, and I would say to him, what you lack as a potter, you more than make up by being a mediocre painter. And when I would say that to him, he would say, "Shut up, Rodney!" And then at the exact moment he said that, we would both die laughing. And I said that to him all the time. And I'll drive by this tree and walk by this tree on my walks. And you can see I took quite a bit off. I took all of the stuff off on the bottom. And I think it'll probably be a healthier tree. I think it will be a healthier tree. So when I drive in, I'll drive right by Harry's tree. I'll drive up to my studio. When I got the phone call that he died, I knew that phone call was coming. I just wasn't prepared for it to come when it did, because he's been in such bad health. But I'll show you what I did. I stayed up on Thursday. I stayed up real late working on something, and it's this thing called a magic square. Magic squares, they believe the first one was discovered by some emperor in China, story anyway, that he was swimming in the holy river or something, I don't know, the yellow river or something or other. And, well, there's a story, the Lu Shu turtle. But anyway, this turtle comes out, and there's a turtle trail right there taking us to the magic square that I made for Harry. And the Lu Shu turtle comes out of the water and it's got these markings on it. I'll draw them for you. LU-SHU, I think it is. Lushu turtle. And the turtle is like shaped like a turtle, right? And on the back of the turtle, there's some symbols up here and up here and up here, and then here and here, 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 and here. And so these three numbers are like right there, and then this one, and this one, those three are right here, and then those three right there are right here. And these numbers, when you add them up, they all add up to 15 across, 15, 15, and then 15, 15, and 15, and you go across 15 and across 15, and I think the corners are 15 as well. And that's what a magic square is. And the most famous magic square, I think, in Western art history was Albrecht Dürer. He made one and put it in a woodcut called Melancholia 1. And in the bottom line, there's 4 in that one. There's only 3 in the Lushu turtle, 3 lines. There's Harry's painting that he gave me many years ago, 1976. Strawberries. There's Ruben's painting right there. And then this painting right here, this has got a double meaning. This is me, my wife, and my daughter. And it's also Harry, Ruben, and myself. So. Oh, and I told you that there were 3 painters that came out of that little small town that were really good. That was Ruben. He's in the Hirshhorn. Harry, he was the winner of the governor's prize for painting. I've got some of their work here. Here's a pot that Harry did many years ago. That's Ruben Gonzalez's first metal sculpture that he ever made in 1967. And that, see that little doll up there? That doll is sitting inside of one of Harry's cookie jars. And I'm sad to see him go. So anyway, the other night, after I found out that he died, I stayed up and I made these things. And that is a magic square. And the numbers right here, 5/2/2013. That's the day that everyone found out that Harry died. The second day of, of May 2nd, 2013. And all of these numbers across all the way across on all the horizontals, all the verticals, all the 2 diagonals, the corners, those 4 in the middle, and other things. I think there's like 28 different ways to add up to those numbers, and those numbers 5, 2, 20, and 13 add up to 40. So that's a magic square that I made for Harry, and I made it on glass. So it's on glass, and then this is something that I made as an experiment. So I'm probably not gonna do much with this one, but I think I might do some more with the magic squares. And I like the way it hangs in the middle because it rotates like that, whereas this one just stays stationary pretty much. But my studio looks a lot like, you know, what Harry's studio kind of looks like. You know, it's just filled with things that he's made and things that other people most of the stuff in my studio is stuff that I've made. But in Harry's studio, he had a lot of things. There's quite a few things in his studio that I gave him. Well, anyway, I wanted to show you the magic square that I made for Harry, and show you the tree in the daylight. And I'm still thinking about my buddy. I'm Ella Rodney. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye. Oh. I'm sure you want to see the hole before I go. I'm not sure. I might do something. I might do something with the hole. I'm not sure. Just sad that he's gone. I was thinking about taking the branches from the tree and bringing him up here, not putting him in the hole, but doing something with those branches from the tree. But I don't know what I'm going to do. It's not that I'm in shock. I mean, I know it's real. But, you know, when someone dies like that was an influence on you, you know, it's it's tough. And this floor is all these dress patterns and all kinds of things. And Harry didn't paint on his floor that I know of, but he had dress patterns on his floor. And I put them on here, and it reminds me, this is my studio. My studio floor. Oh, God. I'm Ella Rodney. Thanks for watching, and bye-bye.